So, what I have done, guys, is I am muting everybody just so that it cuts back on the background noise and so everybody can hear us. And so, welcome to this call about coaching with Team Take Heart. I know that there are a lot of people on here who are here to learn. There are a lot of our team members on this call, which makes me so excited because we just have the coolest, most awesome team and just women who are passionate about helping other people. You have to excuse me, I'm getting kind of raspy. But we are here tonight to tell you what we do as coaches and to tell you how you might fit into our team of women who are making an impact in the lives of other people. And tonight you are primarily going to hear from myself and from Christy Berry. We have linked arms. We're team members. We are doing this together. She is very much a voice of reason in my life, and I love this woman. And so we are going to share with you our stories, but also about what we do as coaches, what we are looking for as we are seeking to recruit our next top coaches to enter into our August training, and how you might fit into that. And let me tell you, so you are muted at this moment in time. I will unmute you guys at the end, but you can also chat in this call. So at the bottom of the screen on your phone or your computer, whatever it is, there's a little message button. And if you just click on that, you can actually ask us questions and we can answer those as we go through. So don't be afraid to ask us questions, okay? Because that is the purpose of this call. But first of all, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about myself. This is a very laid back call too. We don't have slides or anything. We just wanted to share our vibe with you and tell you who we are and just really just put out there what coaching is and how you can be a part of it. So if you're on and you can, I think I've muted everybody. Just make sure that you're muted. But anyway, so I am Rachel Mitchell. I have been a Beachbody coach. Look, I'm wearing my shirt proudly. I got that at Summit in Indy this summer. I've been a coach for 4 years now, almost 4 years next month. And so I'm currently a 3-star diamond coach, and I came into this like not knowing what I was getting into, honestly. My health and fitness journey started in April of 2014. I was a mom. I had 2 precious toddler boys. I had gained weight. I had lost the pregnancy weight. I had been super skinny. I had been skinny fat. I mean, is that what it's called? I don't remember what it's called. Skinny fat. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm saying. But I was not healthy. That is my point. Like, I was a gym goer. I was a runner. But I did not have control of my nutrition first and foremost. And at the age of 33, 34, like, it really started to make an impact on my body. My cholesterol was through the roof. My energy level was very low. My hormones were out of control. And I knew that I could not go on that way. Like, I knew that I had to do something to become healthier, to become stronger, to become more confident in my choices. And at that time, even though as a woman of faith, like, my relationship with Christ was not what it is today. And I will say without a doubt that He has used health and fitness to grasp my attention and to make me rely on Him first, because He was leading me into this coaching doorway. I won't say opportunity because we like to call it responsibility now. And so that is how I got started in health and fitness. I found my coach online. I joined her challenge group. I got great results with 21 Day Fix. I lost the weight. I gained confidence in my choices, and I knew that I wanted to continue that. And so when she asked me to be a coach, I was like, no way, no how, Rachel, can I do that? I do not post selfies. I'm like the biggest introvert ever. I will never own a home fitness business or a home business where I run it from home or network marketing. I was like, no way, no, stop, door closed, right? And then she just continued to ask me. And all I can say is that I had this feeling in my gut that I was supposed to say yes to this. I honestly did not want to say yes to coaching, but I knew that I was supposed to. And Matt and I prayed about it. We talked about it, and I just said yes. And I jumped in blindly because she told me she was going to train me, and I trusted her. And I was right to trust her. I was right to follow my gut. And I had no idea where God was leading me. And so fast forward 4 years, I'm here tonight telling you about this amazing opportunity, telling you about what we do, and looking for women who may not necessarily be like what society expects to be the next top coach. I was not that person, but currently Team Take Heart, our team, is ranked in the top 200 teams out of 400,000 in the entire network. And I am thinking proud of that. I'm proud of this team. I'm proud of the women that I get to walk alongside. And now we are looking for people to join our ranks to honor God with our bodies and our fitness and our business. Okay. We are looking for women who want to be healthy and fit, yes, but also want to help other people by sharing your story on social media. And it was intimidating. It was overwhelming. I think any coach that comes into this business that you're going to ever hear from on our team will say it's overwhelming. But it's just like any other job. You come in, you learn, you grow, you practice, you grow some more, you fall forward a little bit, fail forward a little bit, but it's been a beautiful journey. And so now Christy is going to talk to you a little bit. She's going to share her story, and then she's going to talk to you about what we actually do on a day-to-day basis as coaches. So I'm going to turn it over to her.
All right. Hey, y'all. Like Rachel said, my name is Christy Berry. I have been a coach for, it'll be 3 years the end of this year. I started my first challenge group 3 years ago, coming up in September. And I can remember it it was yesterday. Like, it was such a pivotal moment for me. I was a new mom. I had a lot of weight I was carrying around from emotional eating and just the roller coaster of infertility. And along our adoption journey, I didn't take care of myself. Like, I just think now, like, if someone had just told me about these challenge groups so long ago, like, I could have been so much healthier and like in control of my life. But that's not the case. But so I was a new mom. So I'm like your opposite of when you start your health and fitness. And I always say, like, baby weight doesn't discriminate. It doesn't matter if you carry your child or how your child comes to you. You're likely like stressed in your eating. And so I had to get rid of this, non-traditional baby weight. And just, I had always been like this my whole life. I can remember like since 8th grade, and I'm 38 now. I can remember back then of just like gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight. And I just stood in my kitchen and prayed for God to show me a way to get healthy. Like, I stopped in that moment. I didn't realize it, but I stopped thinking about being skinny and looking good and just wanted to find a way to be healthy. And so I saw Rachel and I had connected on Facebook and reconnected. We went to high school together, and we reconnected, and she was like, I'm looking for some ladies to be in my challenge group. So she was inviting through social media, and I was like, this is it. It was just like angels singing. This is, God has sent me this right here. And I was on a business trip, and I messaged her and I signed up. And she asked me to be a coach. Like, I love the challenge group, by the way. Like, it is my jam. This is like what I am made for. I am not made for the gym. I used to walk around at the gym. I was so intimidated. And I've always just asked, like, God, how are you ever going to use me in a way that I can make an impact? And, obviously, like, I totally know my calling is to be there for my husband and be a mom, but how are you going to use me, to share my faith in some way? And so I just felt like Rachel said, she said, she felt it in her gut. Like, I just thought within 2 weeks of doing my challenge group or being a challenger, I was like, I could do this. Like, I don't know what this is, but I could do this. I didn't understand the concept of, coaching and, how you get signed up and all of that at the time. And so, but then when Rachel did ask me, I'm like that typical person that's like thinking, oh, I could totally do this. But then when she's like, you should be a coach, you're totally nailing it. I was like, me? No, like, I can't be a coach. Who am I? And so I totally blew her off into she was like, well, I mean, at least get the discount because like I love Shakeology. Like it's one of the best things ever. And I was like, no, I don't want the discount either because everything she was saying to me just sounded too good to be true. And so I was like, no, thank you. I'll pay full price. And so the next month comes around and for my Shakeology, she was like, do you want to get this discount here? And like broke it down for me. But she didn't know that I'd already talked with my husband about coaching. And I told him about this and he's like, hey, how about our son sleep through the night before you add anything else to our life right now? And so I was like, that's a very good point. And so I remember the first night he ever slept all the way through the night. The very next day, I went back to my husband. I was like, so what do you think about that coaching? He was like, whatever. If that's what you want to do, just go for it. I don't think my son slept through the night again after that, for like months, but at least he did one night. And so I started coaching. And I just remember thinking, like, if I could help one woman, if I could help one woman see and have this breakthrough that I have had, I can't even, that would just be so great. It was like, I wanted to shout it from the rooftops of how, like, you just have to show up every day and, you know, I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to help you do it. And so I was really excited about it. And, then when it came time to do it, I remember Rachel was like, you know, kind of giving me some pointers and this and that. And I was like, she's crazy. I cannot do this. Like, I will never be able to do this. And, I just couldn't even imagine. Like, I just got so scared because I was like, had this mentality of like, what am I doing? Am I really cut out for this? And then this is the way I look at it. Right. And this is where I'm going to go into, what we do. Think about coaching as inviting someone to get healthy with you, inviting them to this party. Your party that you're planning, you have to invite people to come to your party, right? You don't plan a party and people just show up. Like, and if they do, they're probably not the ones you want to, right? So think of a challenge group as planning this group and you're inviting people to come and be with you on it. And so once I thought of it that way, I was like, that's what it is. I'm just inviting people to get healthy with me. And so as a coach, we do that in multiple ways, right? You likely, there's no way you haven't seen Rachel, possibly me, or some coaches that you may not even know directly, but you've seen coaches post on social media. Y'all, social media is like, I know it seems like, oh, it's been there forever, but it really hasn't. And we're still in the wild, wild west days of social media. And we have this beautiful, very inexpensive / free marketing tool right in our hands, okay, to do something with and to help people. And so every time we post, the goal, at least on our team, is to add value. It may not be this deep, heartfelt post every time, but the goal is to add value, either to inspire another woman to know that she can do this too while her baby sleeps, or while he wakes up and he's in his, whatever that thing was Connor was in at that time, whatever, the little roller thingy. He would sit in that sometimes while I was working out at 4:30 or 5. And then, we just are adding value, whether it's a recipe, whether it's hope, or just proof that this girl is still going. Okay. So that's what we do on social media. People make fun, like Rachel said, or about selfies. I can remember, it depends on your age, right, of what a selfie means. Because when I started coaching, I was about 35. And one of my good friends is 10 years younger than me. And I said, oh, please, I'm going to post a selfie. I can't even believe this. And she was like, what? What's the big deal? Like, you're going to post a selfie, So it depends on really what generation you're in, Obviously, you have your market that you appeal to more than others. But like, I was like, oh, well, like if Tori thinks it's okay to post a selfie, like I'm going to post a selfie, So I started doing that, but it still can be nerve wracking and, we're human. So we wonder sometimes what people think, but the whole value and the whole purpose in social media is, we have this awesome marketing tool. And I thought to myself, what else am I using Facebook for at the time? That was my primary platform. I'm like, what else am I doing besides sharing recipes already, or like sharing somebody else's funny posts? So So that's what we do. We post on social media, but that's the purpose behind it, and to reach people and to add value. And so we also invite people, and I mentioned that in the beginning, we invite people to join us in getting healthy. I just remember Rachel saying in the beginning, we are not selling candles. Okay. There is nothing wrong with selling a candle. Like, I love candles. I will pay $30 for a Magnolia candle or a Reserve brand candle. Okay. I'm not like dissing a candle, an expensive one too. But what I'm talking about is, a lot of people will say, well, I can't sell, when they think about it. And no doubt there's an aspect of selling to this, but you're selling hope and you're selling the proof and the resources. You are not just selling someone and walking away from it. Okay. So you're inviting people to do this with you. And that leads into the next piece of leading challenge groups. And we say that a lot, like, we lead these challenge groups, or I'm leading a challenge group, but really we are in that with them. We are right. You see us, right? You see, whether Rachel's your coach or me or Larkin or somebody else, you see us doing this with you. And our goal is to be our best challenger in the group. Okay. So, because we want to show you it's possible to do it. It's not easy, right? For any of us, most of us, I should say, definitely not easy for me, but we're still doing it. And so we lead these challenge groups each month, and that's what we're inviting to. And that's what I call the party. I used to be an event and meeting planner, if you can't tell. And also someone, a mentor, Timmy, shared that one time, and it just obviously clearly stuck with me. We also, here's where you move into, like, in the beginning as a coach, like, you're focusing on your challenge group, right? But then one of the best parts about coaching that I have, and I'm just now growing into, and I didn't even know was a part of it, was you're growing leaders in this. And I heard someone say this the other day. I can't take credit for it, but we are essentially, with our challenge groups and growing other leaders on our team, we're empowering people to be empowered, whether it's in their health and fitness, or whether it's in, building a business for their family to grow an income, or to come out of their shell in some way, that they always knew there was this person there, but they never had this platform to really put themselves out and to help other people. So we grow leaderships. And when I say break out of your shell, I'm not talking about like go crazy and, go from like being really quiet to, wild and dancing on tables. I don't mean it like breaking out of your shell like that. I mean, I just remember there was a part of me that always was like, I would love to do this. I would love to help other women, or, like praying, how are you going to use me, Lord? And so really coaching has allowed me, coaching is what you make it. So if there's like this part of you inside that you're like, I really would love to do this, then make it happen with coaching. Use coaching as your platform. Okay. And then duplicate. We really encourage coaches and tell ourselves when we start making things more complicated than it has to be, we just want to duplicate a process to be more efficient. We do not duplicate people. There are no two coaches that are the same. It will be really, really hard and frustrating if you try to be just like Rachel, or if you try to be like me. You don't want to be like anybody else, right? You want to be you. And essentially, at some point, you will become your brand. Every one of us are a walking brand of our personality and our style. So we duplicate systems and processes to make it easier for new coaches. And even, I say as new coaches, but then you think, okay, well, I want to grow, but I'm not ready to grow. Well, there's coaches that have come before me, like Rachel and Melanie and some others, that have created these systems and say, okay, here is how you can make this work for you. You can't cut and paste, but here's a process to duplicate for yourself. So at every level of coaching, and especially in the beginning, we have created these processes that can be duplicated. But I always repeat, we duplicate processes, not people. So essentially, that's what we do as coaches. We are really just wanting to help other people live a better, more fulfilling and healthy life. I say that like that is almost verbatim the Beachbody mission statement. And I've never, ever been able to memorize a mission statement, y'all. And I have worked with some very, very impactful companies and organizations. With that mission statement just rolls off of my tongue because it's so true. And and we live it out every day. So I'm going to turn it back over to Rachel, and she's going to talk about how a lot of us coaches and most of us on Team Take Heart incorporate our faith and some other ways that we make coaching really special in our mission.
Yes, thank you. I love it. I love to hear her speak. Okay, so yeah, that is what we do as a coach. But what makes us different? What makes Team Take Heart different? What makes Team Soul Fit Mamas different? What makes Team Compelled by Courage different? Those are some of the members and teams that fall within our umbrella. This business, I always say Beachbody is an amazing company. I do not believe that it's founded on faith-based principles. Well, it is. It really is. Their mission is to help other people and to do it the right way, to do it a holistic way. And while Beachbody may not have like a scripture verse under their tagline as well, their mission is to make an impact and to do it with integrity. So I knew that the more that I got behind, the more that I learned about Beachbody, the more that I have seen and grown within the company. Like, I believe in the leadership and I believe in the mission of Beachbody. And what is beautiful about this coaching gig is that you can do whatever you want to with it. If you have a passion to rescue cats, you can make Beachbody coaching your platform for that. If you have a mission to travel abroad and to do mission work and to raise money for that, like, you can talk about those things with this platform. And if you follow any of us that are leaders on this team, if you go to our page today, if you scroll through our social media feed a few times or watch our stories, you're not going to see a ton of salesy posts or links to products or buy Shakeology or me holding my Shakeology cup like this and telling people to order it. No, we sell health and fitness by telling our stories. And what makes Team Take Heart different is that we honestly and truly, we love to point other people to Christ through what we do. Not everybody, it's not a requirement to join our team. It's not a requirement to be a coach, but you will attract the people who are like you. And being a believer and growing in my faith through these past 4 years, God has sent women to surround me and to join this team and to link arms with who do love him, who do want to make an impact for him. And Christy did a really good job of pointing out the fact that, yes, we do sell a product. In order to join our challenge groups, people need workout programs and they need Shakeology, but we are promoting that because it has changed our life. We are doing it with integrity and with honesty and with purpose, because those are just tools that God has put in our toolbox to make us healthier and fit. And we absolutely get, that word is important, GET, we get to incorporate our faith into our challenge groups, into our social media posts, into our conversations with women that we talk to every single day. And so while we have a mission to help other people get healthy, to lead healthy and fulfilling lives, we also have a mission to point women to our Creator, to the one who made this, to the one who gave us purpose, who gave us life. And that is just, magical is not the right word, but that's the only word I can come up with right now. Like, it is just a magical thing about coaching. And it's not something that I've been able to incorporate or to do in other jobs that I have had. And so I'm very thankful for the ability to incorporate my faith into my posts, into my conversations, into my challenge groups, into our team. When you join our team, you will get access to the top training in all of Beachbody. You will be put into a training group that is going to teach you exactly how to post, that's going to teach you how to make your coach announcement, how to invite challengers, how to run your first challenge group, how to hit that first rank of Emerald, of inviting 2 people to be a coach on your team. We're going to teach you all of that. But in addition to that, We're also going to give you resources and pour into you it from what I call like a working in standpoint. We have to work into our souls, work into our hearts before we can make an impact by working out. And so we're going to give you resources like apps and devotions and things like that to help you grow in your faith while you grow a business. And I do believe that that really makes Team Take Heart, Team Soul Fit, Team Compelled by Courage, whoever invited you here, it makes us different and it helps us be set apart. And so we are looking for, who we are looking for to join our team are women who are go-getters. Women who, yes, may be afraid. There's no way that anybody comes into this business without fear in their heart. So if you feel that right now, if you are excited, you have this like gut feeling that you want to do this, but you're afraid, you're normal, sister. Like, you are so normal. I wake up every day and I do something that scares me in this business because of this business. And I love that. In the beginning, it made me want to just like vomit, but now it is just totally something that God has used to make me realize my reliance on Him. And so we are looking for people who are excited, who are go-getters. We cannot run your business for you. When you become a coach, you basically open the doors of your own business. We will give you the tools. We will give you the resources. We will give you the words to say, to take, and to make your own. But you have to be self-motivated and independent, and nobody's going to come to your house and make sure that you work your business every day. And at first, that used to scare me. That used to be one of the things that probably would have turned me off about coaching. But what is wonderful about that is that I get to make a choice whether or not I'm going to work my business. I get to make a choice what hours I'm going to work my business. I get to make a choice if I need to earn more income, then I work my business smarter. I work it harder. I don't work it more necessarily. Yes, today I put in more time and energy and effort, but it's because my business has grown. My team has grown, and I love what I do. Coaching has allowed me to leave my full-time job as a college history instructor and just to do that part-time by choice. I am now a full-time coach and a part-time teacher. And Christy has the same story. She has been able to leave her full-time career to do it part-time because coaching has enabled her to do that. We, both of us, I think I can safely say, are on a mission to help other women do the same. To help other women who want to fight for their freedoms, to work this business hard, to show up, to take the training, to implement it, and to really grow and fail forward, because you will fail. Many times I fail every single day, but I've also grown more than I've fallen backwards. And I love that because at every step of this journey, God has taught me something about Him and about what He has me here to do. And you have to believe that you are put on this earth to do something special and called to something more. And the leaders on this team have a really strong why to be our best selves, to live out that purpose, to provide for our families, and to inspire other people. And we are looking for women who want to make an impact, not women who are perfect, not women who have just killer business skills, not women who have the perfect body or anything like that. We are looking for women who want to come and learn and to grow and to try and to work hard and to really understand what it is to be fulfilled by what you do. And so that is what we're looking for on this team. And if you have any questions about what Christy has said about what we do, if you have any questions about what I have said about what we're looking for, about the trainings, anything like that, you can ask that. But I'm going to turn it over to Christy, and she's going to talk about how you can actually sign up and join our team and get started in our new coach training that starts on August 6th. Okay? Let me unmute you, girl. Hold on. There you
go. Okay, so all you have to do is give us like $5,000, and I'm kidding. Like, no, I'm being totally silly. All right, so I say that because had that been the situation, my husband would have been like, girl, I don't even know why you're talking to me about this. So really, like for most of us, it is going to be, just to I'm just like, how can I make this the most simplistic way without being very like this. Essentially to become a coach, to invest in your business, it's basically the cost of your next order of Shakeology. If you are already, signed up with a challenge pack or have Shakeology, or it is getting the Lift 4, VIP package. So, or it's $40. That's it. But I'm a believer in go ahead and getting your next order of Shakeology and your, coach sign up fee together. So, I mean, don't you think, Rachel, like that's the easiest way to say it without of course there are multiple ways to do it, but my goal is to always find the most cost efficient way to get someone to sign up as a coach where they are. Like if you don't have anything, like let's say you don't have Beachbody on demand, you don't have Shakeology on Home Direct already, then it's essentially going to be a challenge pack anywhere from $140 to $180. And you're going to get all those things and your coach sign up fee is waived. Okay. Or, I even say, it doesn't matter to me. Like I always say, find the right pack to get and avoid just paying $40, because why would you just want to pay $40? But it could essentially be as low as $40 to sign up for a coach. So to me, that is really mind-blowing. And in the beginning, like that was kind of why I was like, this is too good to be true. I don't understand, I don't have to have an inventory. I don't have to like meet a quota. I don't have to go and do parties, because I like to go to people's parties, but I don't like to like show up at your house and do a party, right? So that's just not my style. And a lot of other things, that's one of the reasons I have been approached by a lot of different companies to like, could you, sell this product that you've never used? Do you think you would be great at it? And I'm like, no, I've never used it and I'm not going to buy $550 worth of inventory. Okay. So that is one of the things that I have never had to do. There's no shipping. Like I don't keep anything at my house. I love that. People are like, so do I just write you a check? I'm like, no, you don't write me a check. You're buying this directly from Beachbody. I am here as a service to you. It's essentially, I'm going on a Disney cruise in October into Disney World. And that is like all I have done for 2 days. So it's like ingrained in my brain. And I'd always heard, oh, you can have this Disney consultant and they're going to help you. And it's like free. And it took me honestly until working with a Disney cruise to realize like that's essentially what Beachbody is doing for the customers and their clients. It's providing us. And so we as coaches, we are a service to people that it's provided, but we don't have to get like in any of the financial piece of it. It's like not between us. It's totally between Beachbody. And then we're here to support them. But like you're out of the finances, right? You actually, one of the things that Beachbody provides to us, kind of a little bit of a segue here, but is we have like this really awesome coach online office. So the infrastructure of a business and setting up a system to track your income, to track your customers, like all of that is included in what you're paying as a coach, for your monthly $15.95 fee to be a coach. But essentially you're getting your discount on your Shakeology regardless if you never do anything else as a coach. That is another way that you can do it. You'd be like, oh, this is great. I've enjoyed listening, but I really just want that discount on my shake. And that's cool too, because unless you're like me and you hold out for multiple months just because you think it's too good to be true, like who doesn't want a discount? So essentially like that is the way to sign up. Like I said, there are like multiple ways, very tactical ways, and we can send you like an image to show you, or we can talk you through and walk you through it. But it's not this big scary investment. It's essentially like, here's your annual membership to Beachbody On Demand and you can be a coach as well. And Rachel mentioned we do have our Coach University or mentorship that happens every month, and there are multiple types of that. Like, based on personality, we may say, okay, well, here is one type of mentorship if you want to do this and let you choose, or if you're like, I'm all business and I want to go at my own pace and I want to knock this out. There is another training that I'm working on with another coach that has that type of style to it as well. So it just really depends on what you're looking for. But it's like once you get in, as a coach, you are handheld every step of the way. If you do this today, do this tomorrow, do this, it's essentially having someone walk you through the process of opening your business and launching your business. It's not like, welcome to the team, good luck. We are here to help you and do that. So, I mean, is there anything else, Rachel, as far as, how to sign up? I mean, it's like ridiculously simple to the point where I was like, really?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. I did have a thought, like when you were talking, Rachel, about something, but I don't want to, I don't want to take it up, but yeah, I had a thought, but I don't know what it was. It wasn't about this.
Oh, okay. Do you want to share it? No,
I can't remember it. But anyways, it's like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that is it. Like the next steps, if you guys don't have any questions right now, I know that I've talked to a lot of you guys like one-on-one, and answered some questions, but your next step honestly is to reach out to people. Reach out to the person that invited you here. Honestly, I encourage you to pray over this opportunity, this responsibility as it will become, and just do what you feel like God is leading you to do. The last thing we would ever want to do is twist somebody's arm into joining our team just so that we can hit a personal goal. Again, that's not our mission. Our mission is to share with you how this has changed our lives, how this has created freedoms for our families, how we continue to be blessed by posting sweaty selfies, which is the craziest statement in the whole entire world. By putting our story out there, by inviting other women to do this with us and mentoring you as you join us in this journey. It is no gimmick. It is no sales pitch. It is just like straight from our hearts to yours. We want to empower other women to make better choices in their health, to make their health a priority. Your vessel is how we live out our purpose, and we want to help other women create freedoms for yourselves, for your families, help you provide for your family by doing something that does have purpose, that you can do with integrity, and that you can honor God with. And so that is our mission, and that is why we are sharing this with you tonight. And maybe you're watching this back, maybe you weren't on this live, but maybe you're watching this back and you just know that you want to do this. You want to take the leap. You want to trust us to train you, and you just have this fire in your belly that you cannot explain. And if so, we encourage you to do it. Jump in. We've got big goals for our teams this year, and we want you to be a part of that if you're ready to do it with us. And so reach out to the person who invited you here, and we will help you get started, and we will plug you into our new coach training that starts for August and help you launch your business. And a year from now, you could be sharing this with your future team too. So I'm going to say a prayer for us before we go, and then that is going to be it for our call. Okay. God, thank you so much for this opportunity to share our stories with people that you have put in our path, God. I pray that we would honor you with this business, with this coaching gig, with our stories, with the words that we say, God. And I pray that you would lead the right women to this team that you have already planned to join us, God. And I pray that you would help us to be good stewards of what you have given us with this opportunity, God. I just praise you so much for what you've done in my life and Christy's and so many of the other women on this team who are here tonight, God. And I pray big things are ahead, and that we would just honor you with all that we say and that we do and that we earn, God. It's in Jesus' precious name I pray. Amen. All right, you guys, that's it. So we will hopefully be talking to most of you guys soon. All right. I hope you have a good night. Bye. I'm gonna stop. Bye.